guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I am opening the Transformers Studio Series Thundercracker. This is a Toys R Us exclusive, which I know some people are going to get upset with the fact that it's a Toys R Us exclusive. It's made to other stores, so that's good, but yeah, it is kind of sad seeing that label now. But here, Toys R Us is not closed down, so that's, you know, a thing. Anyways, take a look at the back of the packaging. As you can see, this is Thundercracker. He is a repaint of a previous Last Night figure, and there he is with the art and the new head. So there's that. And no, he is not an Autobot, but they just have that for the packagings. Anyways, let's take a look at this. I don't know if that's the first time I've had an R exclusive sticker on one of my figures. I almost got my scissors so that I could open this up, but then I realized that these are pretty easy to open. In fact, that was actually one of the easiest times opening this. So let's go ahead and pull this out. And there's a wrapping thing. What the... You also get with your Thundercracker a condom? What is that? I don't know. Maybe it was for the sticker. Weird. But anyways, there is the Thundercracker, and there's the instructions. I wonder if the instructions say Toys R Us exclusive anywhere. It does not seem to be the case. But anyways, let's go ahead and stand that up. Let's pull out the Thundercracker. Now, people are upset, or not upset, but kind of confused why he's part of the Dark of the Moon lineup, when this character was never even in Dark of the Moon. And people are saying, well, maybe he was one of the Jets in Dark of the Moon. I think the idea of him being in Dark of the Moon is because that was the last time we saw Thundercracker in the movie toy line. There was a Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Thundercracker that came out that was a repaint of the Starscream. So I think just based on that, just based on the whole toy line in general, Thundercracker came out in that line. That was the last time we saw him, so that's why they decided to use him for Dark of the Moon. And then also, I don't know how many Dark of the Moon characters they've been using for Studio Series, because all that I know from Wave 1 is we got one for Crowbar. Other than that, I don't think we've gotten any other Dark of the Moon related toys from Wave 1 at least. We also had like 2 from Age of Extinction. We had at least 2 from Revenge of the Fallen. At least that's what I believe. And then a few from the first film. So I think that might be the reason why we got Thundercracker for this film. So it is kind of weird that they decided to do that, but it does kind of make sense at the same time to me. Let's see, let's not scratch up the paint, why don't we? And then also, I like the idea of this being from Nitro Zeus, because in Cybertron, they basically have the same character. Well, not really, but it just kind of reminds me of Nitro Zeus in that. Let's take out the rubber band. I like using these rubber bands, so I like to keep them around. I don't like to cut them. And there is Thundercracker in his robot mode, and he looks pretty good. I like the dark blue. I like the black. You can pop these out. I like to pop them out just a little bit, just to give them something extra. I like the multiple eyes. I do see Starscream in that head sculpt, but he is definitely his own. The head seems to stay in a lot better compared to the Nitro. If you guys did not know, this uses the Headmaster gimmick of, hey, you can pop this out and swap it for a Prime Master or Titan Master for some reason. It was also a part of Cogman. It was part of Nitro, which is the previous mold. But you can take the missiles, plug them there. He's got his gun right here, which seems a little loose, but not too bad. I guess he does still have 2 guns on his arms, but they are very different between each side. I do like how they go for an original color scheme with the gray on the chest and the yellow. That's like the cockpit of the original toy. So very cool with that. Nice Decepticon logos on the wings. Yeah, I wasn't sure originally about the color scheme just because you have these legs with a lot of dark blue. You have the arms with chunks of dark blue, and then the body has mostly gray with no dark blue whatsoever except for on the back. So it just looked weird to me, but seeing it in hand, it actually kind of flows, and I think it's because it uses a lot of dark colors to kind of work with it, as well as red as an accent color. So I think just overall it works, and then it's even got yellow for the cockpit. Oh, that is cute. I always loved Thundercracker. He was always my favorite Seeker. As much as everyone goes after any of the other Seekers, mine was Thundercracker. He was always my favorite. So seeing this again is pretty cool. I kind of wish that was a repaint of Starscream. I forgot to bring him out, but not too bad of a toy. Not too bad of a looking thing to look at. I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, I actually kind of think it works, and I kind of feel that Western like yeehaw type character with this guy. I don't know what's with it. He's got a spider face, for crying out loud. That's kind of a mix of Starscream and some sort of creepy bug, and yet somehow I hear a Western voice out of this. That's weird. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the transformation. I don't need the instructions. I already transformed Nitro Zeus before. Actually, before we start that, I want to take a look at that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, the packaging isn't really that great or anything special, but I mean, he wasn't even in Dark of the Moon necessarily, so I guess they could pretty much just do whatever. Although, I feel like they should have chose a specific scene from Dark of the Moon. I like having something different, though, and I guess this is when all the jets were flying around, but I don't remember a scene that really specifically looks like this. Like, all the other scenes make me go, oh yeah, that was from this, and that was from that. This is just, I don't know what that is. Actually, it kind of reminds me of some of the Combiner Wars packagings, but, I don't know. There's a specific one that kind of reminds me of this with the sky, but whatever. Actually, you know what? With the blue and then the land right there in the sky, if you take out all the explosions and the jets, it looks like as the Disney logo is starting up. I don't know if that's just me. But anyways, transforming this guy is kind of complicated. I mean, he's got 35 steps. This side does not want to fold in at all. There we go. Got it. But yeah, again, this is just Nitro's transformation. Because it's just a remold of Nitro. That side didn't want to plug in. There we go. There we have it. And if you want a cockpit for a hand, well, there you go. Trying to remember how to transform this. Considering it's just Nitro Zeus! Put the missiles off to the sides. Hopefully this is a lot easier to transform, and it seems like they purposely gave it a little bit of wiggle room to open up, so there's that. There we go, I got it open. That snaps into place pretty well on the ends of those wings, so that's pretty cool. I thought this was going to be in black, but no, it's in dark gray, so that makes it weird to me, but whatever. Let's see, let's pop up on this side. This side seems a little more stiffer, but I don't know what's with this joint, but this joint's pretty stiff. In fact, it looks like there's almost like dust on it for some reason. Ugh. All just stuck. But at least we got the wings. And you could also just go really old school, old Seeker, and just give him his back wings. I think that's cool. But I'm going to fold them up because I kind of like that a little bit more. Just makes it a little more interesting to me. Let's see. So this will pop up. Take the head, rotate it, and flip that up. And yeah, that's a lot better than the Nitro that would just slide off constantly. Now, I'm pretty sure if I pop that off and plug it back on, it's just going to slide right out, so I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see, open that up, and a little bit of plastic just popped out, but I think it was like a spare bit of plastic that was off to the side. And then these arms should fold in. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this side goes... let's see. Trying to remember this. It's been a while. There we go. Okay. I don't remember every single transformation from my figures all the time. Sometimes I get stuck on these. And then this will rotate in like so. And this will plug into there. Actually, before we do that, we gotta flip this back up. And try to plug that into the side like so. There we go. That actually feels pretty consistent. And that's not too bad. Let's see. Okay, so this side. Crap, the shoulder didn't really go in. There we go. I believe the shoulder is supposed to fit into that. So this will just, yeah, like so. And then this side opens up. And then you pop that in. And I love that clicking noise. Very satisfying clicking noise. That will go right into there. And I could have sworn that there was a tab section or something that this will go into, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Fold these wings down. I mean, it's going to tab in anyway, so not too concerned about that. But yeah, I just thought it would. Then this will fold in like so. There we go. We got one side in. Make sure that the tab is in place. Let's see. Come on. Come on! Come on! There we go. I will plug right into there. Woo! And this will fold up onto the other side like so. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to open up the feet a little bit. I forgot my little tutorial that I did in the Nitro review. I don't want to break it! There we go. Did I get it in? Woohoo! I got it in! Yay! Yay! Let's see. There we go. The tabs right here are painted over, so it's got a little layer of extra, little layer. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But let's see. Okay, so that will go into there. That will fold into that. And then we lift that up. And there's Nitro in his jet mode. And obviously you can't really plug that onto there. I'm also going to plug on the missiles because he needs missiles. He's a jet. You know. Anyways, so that is Nitro in his alt mode. We've got landing gear to flip out. And it looks very good. I like the Nitro alt mode. Yeah, it's pretty gray, it lacks a lot of colors, but it's not bad as far as the basic jet is concerned. I think it looked good. This one really stands out, and I really like the look of this. I think it looks fantastic. You can also open this up and plug on a Tight Master, like so, if you want. I have Prime Masters beside me, but I'm not really going to put them in. But anyways, you got some Decepticon logos right here. You got a nice dark blue color scheme. I love the lightning bolts on the side. I mean, if you know his name and you know anything about him, especially the original or the Cybertron, that makes sense. But yeah, I was actually thinking, why does it have the lightning strikes on this? And then I thought, oh, yeah, the name. Intake on the side, even though I'm not sure where the intakes are, even though it points it out. But yeah, very cool looking. I like the dark color scheme. I think the dark color scheme really helps not really show those robot kibble bits. Like, it doesn't scream at you. Like, on the side here, yeah, you can see the legs, but it just feels like it's consistent with the wings a little more. So it doesn't really pop out at you. It's got these black tabs, but it's got the black tabs everywhere. I would have preferred that being blue, but considering that it's got multiple of them, it just makes it feel like it's part of the jet now. So it doesn't really bother me. I like the silver and red. The one thing I don't like is the gray here, but even then, it's not too big of a problem. Although you have mostly blue, black, red, silver. It just seems random that it has that little bit of gray just randomly there. I mean, this is gray, these are gray, The head has gray. I'm not sure why this needs to be gray. In fact, it probably is just painted over, so that's weird. So yeah, the stripes just stop there, then the whole color scheme just stops there, but it's still a very cool looking jet. I'm sorry if I wasn't really showing that on camera. But still a very cool looking jet. Again, I love this character, so this is cool. Just really awesome looking. I'm happy with this. I really did not think I would be happy with this. I thought, or not overly happy. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, why Nitro Zeus? I don't hate the Nitro Zeus, but it just seems random to make this from Nitro Zeus. But looking at this in general, I gotta say, it's actually not that bad. I'm actually really liking it. And it helps that I'm used to this mold, so it's not like I'm confused about anything. So I had a good run for the first time with this toy. So, don't know why these legs are giving me problems all of a sudden. Yeah, interesting transformation too. Like, really different with all these limbs going everywhere. I just think that's hilarious. So yeah, I definitely say Thundercracker, even though this is not a review, and I keep mentioning this in the openings, I think Thundercracker is actually pretty decent so far. If you don't like him, that's fine. I understand why people won't like him. It's weird. He's not really a character that was actually seen in the movie. This is more of a bonus, so I wouldn't really get upset by that. But yeah, this is a cool design. Let's see, open this up. I can't remember how to open this up. I'm seeing the stress mark right there, but I don't know why there'd be a stress mark right there. Oh, because of that. It was giving me problems. Let's see, hopefully that does not snap. I don't see why it would, but here's hoping. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. Trying to remember how to transform this again. I forget a lot. Oh, these little bits have to fold up. That's another thing that I keep forgetting on the... Even in the Nitro toy, I keep forgetting those. Let's see. And this will fold up into that. And then I click that out of place, and you can move them around however you wish. Those are cool. I love these little pod things. So anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun things. And whatever you want to call it. And I will see you guys next time.